Coach Cam made this shit.
Welcome back to another episode of Racket. Real quick, if you like what we're posting, please like and subscribe. Or, if you don't, at least tell us why. You know, at least tell us why you're not subscribing to us. Mm-hmm. Even if it's just, we're ugly. Just one of us are ugly.
Let us know which one of us.
Ugly.
Let us know which one of us are ugly.
But we hope that's not the case, and we hope you guys like Disney. We've been trying to keep on theme with, I guess, maybe more nostalgic cartoon shows. Well, not really all cartoon, but just kind of shows that most of us grew up watching. Or hell, maybe you still watch it. I don't know. I still watch Hannah Montana from time to time. But yeah, you guys know how brackets work. So let's get into it. First,
how are they ordered? Is this off of a list?
Oh yeah, that's fair. You guys don't know that. This is based off of IMDb, so we just followed it as much as we could. There's a couple of ones that I have never heard of in my entire life, so I didn't include on there. I didn't know Gravity Falls was Disney.
Yeah,
that just didn't seem right. When I think of that, I think of like Cartoon Network. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So there is a couple of honorable mentions. Probably the biggest being Gravity Falls.
Yeah,
that just have lacked to see. So yeah, that's why you're going to see stuff like Even Stevens at number 1, which I think is odd. It had a 7.6 rating on IMDb, but it's number 1.
Yeah, that's wild.
But yeah. Now I'm pretty sure you guys know everything.
Okay,
so let's get started with Even Stevens versus Lilo and Stitch, the series. These are all TV shows, not movies. That'll be a bracket for a different time.
I'm going Lilo and Stitch. I really liked.
Yeah,
I didn't. Just as much as I didn't like Even Stevens, Lilo and Stitch felt like one of the sleeper hits. That show was good.
Even Stevens is Shia LaBeouf, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
It was okay.
That's not related on why I'm picking.
Yeah.
It was a weird time to bring that up, but yeah, I just like Lilo and Stitch a lot better.
Yeah, for sure.
Phineas and Ferb or Phil of the Future?
Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, God forbid I'm picking a show where a child's name is Phil. I have never seen a kid be named Phil.
I don't think I have either.
No, they just grow up to be Phil.
Yeah.
But I've never seen somebody call a child Phil, and I think that's really fucked up. So, off that premise alone, I'll go Phineas and Ferb. The Proud Family or Hannah Montana?
This one's tough. This is the first one that's actually a little tough.
Yeah.
I'm leaning more towards the Proud Family.
Really?
Yeah, I like the Proud Family a lot.
I'm a push.
Okay.
I'm a push Hannah.
Use your one push to
Hannah
push
Montana is fucking incredible, dude.
I agree.
It is fucking incredible.
I agree 100%.
Brandy and Mr. Whiskers or Lizzie McGuire?
I didn't watch too much Lizzie. So...
Did you watch more Brandy and Mr. Whiskers?
I did, actually.
Wow. That's actually really crazy.
Yeah. Do you feel strong on this one?
I mean, I'm leaning more towards Lizzie.
I'm leaning towards Brandy, but I have no strong opinion. So you want to flip for it?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
I don't think we flipped for a while.
Yeah.
So basically, if for what we've seen so far, if it's animated, you're picking it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was gross. But it's bats.
Yeah. Yeah. As a kid, I really didn't like live action. There was only a couple exceptions, and one of them's here. Yeah. But there really wasn't many live action that I gravitated towards. I really liked animated.
I feel like puberty is to blame for a lot of the reasons I liked live action more. Mm-hmm. It's goddamn that I love Victorious, Wizards of Waverly Place, Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
My shit growing up, and I was 15 at that point, so... The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody or Corey in the House?
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Fucking easy, dude.
Yeah, very easy.
Yeah, dude, Brenda Song is or London Tipton is seriously one of the best characters of all time.
Yeah. Brenda Song is a great character.
She's amazing, man. Wizards of Waverly Place or Recess?
I didn't like Recess.
I really didn't, man. To me, it's kind of like Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Or I get a lot of people like it. I'm never in the popular by saying I don't like it, but dude, never gave a fuck about Reese.
They had a movie
it
that I
made
actually
animation style too.
It was odd.
It was really like it was just not graspable. Like it was animation, but it was like dark colored animation. I'm like, what the fuck's the point of animating something if you're going to make it like not appealing towards kids?
Yeah,
like, it didn't look appealing at all. Like, Hey Arnold was like took place in a city that had like 3 working streetlights.
Yeah,
and it was just fucking horribly lit all the time. And I was like, I don't want to watch this. I want to watch Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Wizards for this one. Recess. For me, it had a movie that I really, really liked. I think it was like Last Day of School or something like that. And it was really good. But I don't know why I even bought it because I didn't like the show. I never watched it or anything, but the movie was good.
Like, I never watched The Simpsons growing up, but
Fair
I
enough.
fucking love The Simpsons. Dude, that was such a big release.
It was.
Like, I went to the theaters and saw that, and up to that point, I don't think I ever sat down and watched a full episode of The Simpsons, outside of like a few Treehouse of Horrors here and there.
Same.
Next up, Kim Possible or American Dragon, Jake Long?
Kim Possible.
Yeah, fucking easy.
I really like American Dragon.
She-Go, though?
Yeah, I mean, Kim Possible was a show that like I didn't admit that I liked for a very long time. Because it was a girly show. So I didn't want to tell my friends, like, I went home and watched some Kim Possible.
Yeah, like I watched a show about women empowerment. Like, no.
In middle school, it wasn't.
No, man.
Yeah, the kids weren't hyping it up. But
I was too busy watching wrestling.
Yeah, but I was not watching wrestling. I was watching Kim Possible.
Yeah, I was I really had my phone under the blanket just watching Kim Possible. And to conclude the first round, we have The Emperor's New School and That's So Raven.
I mean, it's got to be That's So Raven, but like The Emperor's New School was my most underrated show here.
It's just, now if we're talking movies, this The Emperor's New Groove would win, but I really didn't care for Emperor's New School that much. Yeah, like it was good, but like I don't think it even touched the movies. Like,
no.
To me,
that's a little bit.
Yeah, to me it was kind of unnecessary. Like it wasn't really needed just because like the movies were really good. I didn't really need anything else. Yeah. But like, That's So Raven was
great.
Yeah, it was pretty really fucking good, man. So yeah, I'm leaning towards that.
Yeah, for sure. But I really liked Emperor's New School, and I agree with everything you said. I think it wasn't needed. It was way worse than the movie, but I still really liked it. I thought it was good.
Who voiced him?
David Spade.
I was going to say that, but I was like, I really don't want to introduce the senses. Like, didn't David Spade introduce him? You'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I don't know if he did it definitely sounded the same, but I don't know if he did the show, but I know for a fact he did the movie. Yeah. But I'm assuming he did the show as well.
And then Joe Swanson did Gronk, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Next
it's Kronk, right?
Kronk, not Gronk.
Not Gronk.
Yeah.
Kronk.
I was like, there's something weird about that.
Yeah.
I took a hard second on that because I was like, there was really something weird about what I just said. But I was like, nobody's correcting me.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think it's Gronk. I'm pretty sure he was the greatest tight end ever, but Kronk. Yeah, it was Kronk. Round 2.
Lilo and Stitch or Phineas and Ferb?
TV shows. It's Phineas and Ferb.
I've never seen a Phineas and Ferb movie, in all fairness.
They do have them, but I don't think I've seen them either.
Phineas and Ferb is pretty fucking tight, dude. Like,
it was good.
It's consistently fucking good.
Yeah.
And I always say that, like, a good villain really makes for, like, a superhero movie. Mm-hmm. And, goddamn, is Dr. Doofenshmirtz not one of the... Easily has the most tragic backstory of any villain ever, and I really don't think it's up for debate. But, yeah, he's fucking great. Hannah Montana or Lizzie McGuire?
Oh, it's pretty easy. It's Hannah Montana.
Yeah, it really is. Dude, wasn't her brother like fucking 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like 30 years old at the time of like recording.
Yeah, he just looked like he was 15, so they were like, yeah, you can be the guy.
So goddamn weird, man.
It is weird. So much of that I thought was fake. Like Billy Ray Cyrus, Dolly Parton, all of that, I was like, that was not real. And then like I found out that they're actually related, and I was like, like no, that's the show. And like, no, it's real.
Yeah, it's like the shit on TV is fake, man. Like
like,
I know I'm only 10, but like even I know that shit.
Yeah, it took me a long time to realized that people weren't fucking with me.
Yeah.
And that's actually how that played out.
So was he Billy Ray Cyrus in the show?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like, so people...
That's why they had like the big ass mansion and all that shit.
Yes, because I remember they had a really nice house and a really nice place. But like, I feel like nobody really brought that up in the show. Like nobody really cared.
I think every now and then it would come up, but it wasn't as prevalent.
Yeah, like one of her friends would walk up and like, "Don't tell my heart." And you're like, "Shut the fuck up, kid."
Yeah. Does he have a son in real life? And they were just like, "No, he can't also be a part of it."
Yeah.
Because I know he's not.
Yeah, he's not a good actor.
Yeah, but that's funny being like, "Yeah, we're gonna get you, your actual daughter. She's gonna have her story, but your son."
Yeah, we'll get all the important people.
We'll just get you a different son.
Cyrus is a pretty cool last name too, man.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I really do too. I would love to be Mr. Cyrus, Mr. Hannah Montana Cyrus. I'll be Mr. Montana for all I fucking care.
Mr. Montana.
So, yeah, but So if you didn't guess, Hannah Montana moves on. Yeah. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody or Wizards of Waverly Place.
I'm going Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
I am too, man.
This one's close, but not that close.
I feel like it's an easy choice, but I do really like both of these. Like, the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was just pretty fucking solid for a pretty long time. Wizard of Waverly Place was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was kind of fucking ridiculous.
And I feel like, I don't know how Sweet Life of Zack and Cody ends, but like, it felt like it could just wrap up at any point and be over. Versus like, Wizards of Waverly Place felt like it was trying to build something up that wasn't really working.
It was weird because like it didn't really build a lot of shit up, and then when it was geared towards the end, it's like, oh, they're all going to fight to see who's the wizard in the family, and I was like, oh shit, where the fuck did that come from? Like, they had no idea this whole time they were going to be like fighting for this shit. Which, when I talk about it, it's actually kind of cool, but it was pretty lame too. So. But yeah, I don't know. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was just consistently better. I mean, dude, even the Sweet Life of Deck is on here. The Sweet Life on Deck, not of Deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Sweet Life on Deck was pretty fucking good too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll move on with the Sweet Life. Wrap up the second round. We'll go Kim Possible and That's So Raven.
This one's tough.
I know which one I like more.
Now? Like, looking back, which one do you like more?
It's Kim Possible. The one I think's like better overall, though, from just a broad perspective, would be That's So Raven. Mm-hmm. But I personally like Kim Possible a lot more.
I do too. I actually liked...
just even genre-wise, I like Kim Possible a lot more.
Yeah, spy stuff is just cool. Yeah. And... I was going to say spy films, but I was like, it's not. And the way it wrapped up, I actually remember.
I genuinely do not remember how it wrapped up.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't spoil it.
Yeah,
but
I'm still on the second season.
Yeah, Kim Possible's. I agree with you.
Neat.
It's close for me though.
So to kick off the third round, we'll go Phineas and Ferb versus Hannah Montana.
The final four.
Why has Phineas and Ferb not been in a fighting game? I feel like they have a lot of like fucking arsenal up their sleeves, you know.
I didn't know it had an ending. I actually just looked it up, but like it had
Phineas.
It had an actual final.
They go back
episode.
to school, right? Like summer's over.
It would make sense. I mean, it's the summer's the summer's ending.
Yeah,
but I didn't know if they'd actually end it.
Yeah, no, it's really crazy because like at a certain point in our lives, we just made the unconscious decision to just stop watching these shows without a conclusion.
Yeah.
Like, we stopped watching SpongeBob, even though it was an ongoing thing. We stopped watching Fairly Odd Parents, and then, like, years down the road, it's discovered that Timmy made a secret wish, and I'm totally lost on that. I'm like, oh yeah, I just abandoned that fucking show at a certain point in my life, even though it wasn't done. So it's kind of crazy thinking of these shows wrapping up, and we're just like, oh yeah, these are, like, shows that do eventually end. Like, these... And I guess unless you're SpongeBob, you really can't just keep going on forever. But yeah. With that said, Phineas and Ferb versus Hannah Montana.
I'm gonna go with Phineas. I'm thinking Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it was the better show.
Oh, dude, I fucking love Phineas and Ferb. Like,
I
it's
do
a
too.
good show to watch today.
Yeah.
Like, it's still pretty fucking solid.
Yeah. The jokes are, I think, just as funny now. Like, the whole Dr. Doofenshmirtz, his mom not being at his birth is hilarious.
Dude, it's fucking
like, that's,
hilarious.
yeah, like, we talk about it a lot because it's pretty funny.
One of us gets to get a Perry tattoo and the other gets a Doofenshmirtz tattoo. Who gets who? Who's more doofin? Who's more platypussy? Body type.
I gotta be.
I think you're Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do
Nose.
you like...
I think I got the nose.
Okay. Which character do you like more?
Doof.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, Doof is great, man. I mean, so is Perry.
I mean, yeah.
But in all fairness, Doofenshmirtz gets to, like, talk, and he's like...
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking scenes of, like, Perry the Platypus in disguise, and he's not in disguise, he's like, a platypus, and he puts on his fucking costume, so, Perry the Platypus!
I love it. That's so good.
It's so goddamn good.
I think I would, if I was going to get the Perry tattoo, I think I'd get it in a place, like, here or something, to where it's just Perry, and then, like, the hat, to where, like, whenever I put my arm together, it would
When
wear
you
the
just
hat.
fucking flexed.
Yeah. So it'd wear the hat, but I think I'd put it in a place where I could do that with it. So then, Perry?
Yeah.
Perry the Platypus.
What about Phineas and Ferb themselves? I'm Phineas, right? I feel like I'm more outspoken, and you're taller.
Yeah.
You have a square nose.
I was like, you think I'm built like Ferb? You think I'm a Ferb body?
I'm a fucking freak.
Yeah, I like Ferb. He does pull bitches too.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And he does, like, talk.
He's British.
Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah, and he's, like, oddly British.
Yeah.
Just the weird amount of British. Up next, to conclude the Final Four, we have The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody versus Kim Possible.
I was definitely a Sweet Life of Zack and Cody guy.
Yeah, I am too. If there's one thing you need to know about Jammin, is that we love brothers. We love young brothers, and they will move on to the championship.
Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb versus The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Battle of Brothers.
Straight up fight. Phineas and Ferb's definitely winning, right?
Oh yeah, they're
My quarter. It's okay. It will never stop.
Yeah, I was about to say it. Are you surprised? Before we get into our picks, was you surprised on who made it? I am.
But I'll say, me personally, like, if it was just me doing this list by myself, this is probably what I would have done.
Well, that was pretty
So,
cool.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me too much, considering we only had one push,
Yeah.
and I pushed.
Yeah.
But,
The big thing for me is that with the Cartoon Network and the Nickelodeon, by the end of it, we were both like, yeah, we knew what was going to win the whole time.
yeah.
Like, there really wasn't the surprise on who we figured would win. Just looking at the original list, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I really, and like, even now, it's kind of like a toss-up for me, because there's no standout best show for me.
Yeah.
Versus, I mean, it was easy. Really easy for the other two.
Yeah, the other... Dude, I just feel like, at least show-wise, because, I mean, movie-wise, I think Disney kind of has an unfair advantage on, like, pretty much every other platform, like, kid or not. Yeah. But show-wise, I feel like they're kind of lacking.
Yeah. They got a lot of solid, but nothing, like, through the roof amazingly great.
Yeah, because I feel like whoever we pick for this, I feel like if we threw them in the same bracket as, Adventure Time on Cartoon Network.
I didn't want to spoil it, but yeah. And then
But we've already posted it.
I know, but I didn't want to spoil it if someone hasn't seen it. But SpongeBob won Nickelodeon.
Yeah, yeah.
I obviously like them two more than anything here.
Yes. Yeah, I'll say whoever wins this, we put them in the same bracket as, like, either of them two. They're easily getting beat by one of them two.
Yeah.
Now, fucking SpongeBob versus Adventure Time, that's a good topic.
That's tough.
Yeah, not for today. I don't feel like doing
But
all that talking today.
But today, we got Phineas and Ferb versus The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I think Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I'll say nostalgia, I definitely have a longer history with Zack and Cody.
For sure.
But Phineas and Ferb, I think, is just better. I think it's just, I don't know, it's just fucking better. It's just...
Yeah. London
very simple
Tipton was
concept.
great. I mean, Zach and Cody were great. Cody actually wasn't. Cody was kind of the dorky kid.
Cody was Cole, right? Cole Sprouse,
I've-
the one that oddly grew up to be hotter.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah. Zach was the cool one.
yeah.
Cody was the nerdy one, so I didn't really like Cody, which is a weird thing, because, like, in Phineas and Ferb, I love both. I like Phineas and Ferb. Because
Yeah.
Ferb was at least, like, odd, but then whenever he did do something, you were always like, no fucking way. Like,
Yeah.
How? How is he British?
Yeah, but neither one of them were like cool. You know,
Yeah.
like Zach was clearly supposed to be the cooler one. His name's cooler.
Yeah. And then, like, but then I was thinking of, like, side characters. You have London Tipton, who's wonderful. You have Esteban. Not a chance I say any other part of that name.
Mosby.
Mosby was great.
Ashley Tisdale's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a fucking solid lineup.
Yeah. The mom was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Just whooped ass sometimes.
Yeah, she was great, man.
Yeah. But then you have, like, for Phineas and Ferb, you have Perry. You have Doofenshmirtz. You have Candace, who's pretty, like, oddly a funny character.
Yeah, she's pretty fucking good.
She just wants to be a snitch so bad, but can't.
Yeah. She just wants to be a snitch, and she's horny. She just really likes that one dude
Yeah.
that works at the fucking milkshake place.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a solid show, and it's so original.
Yeah, I don't understand how no one thought, like, oh, what if two kids did stuff on their summer break?
Yeah, like ridiculous fucking shit.
Yeah.
And they do it. It's like such a simple concept, but it's so original. 'Cause they're just doing this crazy shit in their backyard when their mom goes fucking, I don't know where, work, I guess. And then when she comes back, everything is pretty much completely gone. Except
Yeah.
I think one time it wasn't. And Candace was actually like able to like point and like,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah. I'm also leaning towards Phineas and Ferb at the 9 seed, man.
Yeah.
At the fucking 9 seed, which is crazy. Sweet Life.
They let
at 3 is pretty
nostalgia.
fair.
They let nostalgia get them.
Oh yeah, for fucking sure, man. But
We didn't.
no, we don't.
We
let that
took the
shit cloud our
true.
judgment.
We took the true champs here.
This is the fucking truth right here. Phineas and Ferb, the fucking truth. So
That's-
yeah,
That's been another week of Braggart Racket.
yeah.